Whenever the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. Patrol deals chiefly with events that fall into two main categories, crimes and accidents. In most cases, the distinction is clear-cut. In a few instances, however, pure chance or the cleverness of a criminal may mask the true character of a tragedy. Early on the morning of September 18th, William Foster drove to a mountain cabin where his senior partner, Thomas Corbin, was recuperating from a long illness.
Oh, it's you. Surprised you, didn't I, Tom? I decided last night to come up and see how you're getting along. Well, come in. Hey, it's awfully damp in here. Why didn't you have John build a fire?
John isn't here. He went into the village to get supplies.
That's why I didn't see your car. Well, I'll start a fire.
No, don't bother. I'm just going out for a walk.
Fine. The fresh air after that rain last night will do you a world of good. Tom, you're looking great. Well, should we go for that walk? Tom, what's the matter?
Are you prepared to give me a complete report of this oil drilling operation?
Well, Tom, you read all the correspondence with Northwest Drilling Company? You've seen pictures of the progress? What more can I do?
They're fakes. Fake pictures. There is no Northwest Drilling Company. Oh, stop acting. All it took was a couple of phone calls to expose your rotten scheme.
Phone calls? To whom?
One to the Northwest Drilling Company main office at Thadwell. The phone company had no listing of this big concern. The other was to a state agency. No such concern is operating in this state. But don't worry, Foster. I haven't told anyone else about this. Not even my attorney.
That's awfully good of you, Tom. I appreciate...
You appreciate. That's a joke. A very funny joke. You've had every chance to come through and admit what you've done.
Tom, please, listen.
I've been ready to listen, waiting. Now, you listen to me. From this moment on, our partnership is dissolved. I'm seeing my attorney Monday morning. You've had every chance to come clean, and now you're going to take the consequences. You and anyone else in the organization that helped you pull off this fraud.
There isn't anyone else.
I can hardly believe that. Surely someone in the auditing department must have known about it.
No. I took care of all the angles personally.
You're clever. Now I'm going to tell you just how clever you are. For the sake of a few $1,000s, you've cheated yourself out of the chance of inheriting $1 million business. In my will, my daughter was to receive half the profits of the company. You the other half. And complete control of the firm. But Monday, I'm changing that will.
Tom, I'll make it good. Give me another chance.
Get out.
I can't blame you, Tom. I've only got one way out. When I take it, don't blame yourself. Goodbye.
Yes, sir. I see. Yes, sir. Yes, well, just a moment, please, sir. A man named William Foster says he shot his partner. He's pretty upset. He's on fire.
Thanks. It's Mathews. All right. Take it easy now, will you? Look, you sure the man's dead? No, I understand. Yeah, I know. It's an accident. Oh, where are you now? Near the grocery store. Where? Crown Ridge Highway, 1 mile east of Sutter Flats. All right, wait for us there.
Mr. Corbin and I were walking up the road. I had my rifle. I saw a deer. Mr. Corbin was tired. He's been very ill for several months. I suggested that he wait by the road while I stalked the deer. I thought he'd wait there. About a half an hour later, I'd been working around trying to get upwind of this deer all the time. I heard a movement near the thicket. A moment later, there was a rustling in the thicket. Well, I was about 100 yards away at the time. I saw the brush move and I fired. When I saw what had happened,
That's when you called us. You say Corbin's been pretty sick. What's he doing out here in the woods?
He has a cabin not far from here. As I told you, he was recuperating.
Anybody else at the cabin?
No, not now. His male nurse went in town for supplies. Look, do I have to?
No, you go ahead to the car. Wait for me. What do you think?
Well, every year during hunting season we get these. Strangers shoot strangers, brothers shoot brothers. Accidents. This Foster, he shoots his partner, drives 5 miles to call us. We find the victim in a thicket. Suppose he hadn't called us. How long would it have taken us to find Corbin?
Weeks, maybe months, maybe never. You wait here for the ambulance.
You probably want this.
I sure do. Where's Corbin's cabin?
About a quarter mile up. He couldn't walk any farther in his condition.
Who's Corbin's next of kin?
His daughter, Phyllis. She's married. Lives in Radford. Mrs. Brian Chadwick, 4459 Cedar.
You want to tell her?
I'd rather not.
Okay, I'll take care of it. You can go now.
You're not holding me?
No, you called us. If we want you, we know where to find you.
Miss Graham, you'll probably be getting inquiries from the newspaper reporters. You have? Uh-huh. You did exactly right, thank you. Now, please listen carefully. I'm on my way into the office. I should be in there in less than an hour. You tell the reporters I'll meet them at 11 o'clock. Thank you, Miss Graham.
After the ambulance and laboratory experts arrived at the scene of the supposed accident, the Highway Patrol proceeded to carry out the painful but necessary duty of informing the victim's daughter, Phyllis Chadwick.
Mrs. Chadwick, I'd like to talk to you about your father.
My father's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
thought he was getting better.
You see, he was shot.
No.
It was an accident, a hunting accident.
A hunting accident?
Tell me, how well do you know William Foster?
Not very well, actually. Why do you ask?
Well, Foster reported the accident. He said he was out deer hunting, heard a noise in the thicket, and he fired. He thought your father was quite a distance away.
I can't believe it. What was my father doing out there?
Well, he'd gone for a walk with Foster, and Foster had his rifle with him.
My father never went hunting in his life. He wouldn't even go around with anyone who carried a gun. He couldn't bear to see any living thing killed.
You sure of that?
I guess I just don't want to believe it happened. It's just too horrible to think about. They were such good friends. Oh, what about Mr. Foster? You're not going to...
Oh, we're not going to hold him. The only evidence we have is that it was an accident. Thanks very much for your cooperation. We'll be in touch with you again.
Of course, Mr. Mathews.
I just heard something make your story sound phony. Let's find Foster.
The absence of other witnesses or contradictory evidence left the Highway Patrol with no reasonable alternative but to accept the admission of William Foster that Corbin's death was accidental. However, the later questioning of Corbin's daughter gave the Highway Patrol cause to doubt the accuracy of Foster's account of the tragedy. Mathews informed William Foster that Corbin's daughter had been told the circumstances of her father's death.
She must be very bitter towards me.
Well, as a matter of fact, she is, and she said you and Corbin were great friends.
We were. I owe Tom Corbin a great deal.
Did you go hunting together often?
No. I usually went alone. Corbin didn't approve of hunting.
Well, if he didn't approve of hunting, what'd you take your rifle along for?
I like the feel of a gun in my hands, Mr. Mathews. Or rather, I did. And I certainly didn't expect to see a deer.
Well, I won't bother you anymore.
Perfectly all right. Please tell your men they're welcome at any time.
Thanks very much. Tell the straight story. You can't confident in going along with him.
Well, you figure he's clear then?
Well, let's figure a coroner's jury would say negligence. That means they're both involved. Let's see what the lab boys come up with.
I have triple-checked those figures, but if you want, I'll go over them again with you.
No, thanks.
Bill, you've been through an ordeal. Why don't you go on home? I can handle things here.
Thanks. I'd rather keep busy.
Sure. I understand.
Oh, I've promised Mr. Mathews full cooperation. They may want to check the books.
Anything you say.
Here's a medical report.
Death instantaneous, caused by destruction of heart and lung tissue by bullet from a .30-06 rifle. No powder marks on clothing or body. Anything else?
Nothing conclusive, but the lab did run into something a little puzzling.
And what?
There was mud on the victim's face, jacket, and pants, and on the soles and toes of his shoes.
There has to be mud around there. After all, we waded through it.
But Corbin's soles, the insteps were dry, almost clean. The question is how?
Yeah, I know. How did Corbin walk through without getting any mud in his shoes? He must have been carried there. Any other marks or injuries on him?
Nothing.
Why, then he was carried.
But Foster admits the shooting. Nobody knew he was up at the cabin. Why didn't he just leave the body in the thicket and get away?
Why don't we let him tell us?
You gonna bring him in?
No, not yet. No jury'd convict him on circumstantial evidence. We need a motive.
And that could be tough. Everybody we've questioned says they were good friends.
Foster's a pretty good hunter. I don't think he'd shoot blindly into a thicket just if he heard a noise.
The lab boys are pretty sure Corbin wasn't killed in the thicket.
Well, he must have been killed someplace else.
I keep thinking about him, too. The way he looked the last time I saw him.
Yes.
Was
was about a month ago. We went out to his home with some contracts.
No, this was just recently, when Corbin came in the office.
Tom was in the office? When?
Wednesday. I remarked then how well he looked. He asked for you, but you were out. He wanted to see some of the books and look at the correspondence on the Northwest Drilling Project.
Did he make any comment?
No, but he took some of the records out of the office with him.
Have they been returned?
He intended to study them up at the cabin over the weekend.
That isn't a very safe place for them, an empty cabin.
I suppose not. I'll send up for them right away.
I'll go. I know the layout.
I see. Fine. That's fine, Mr. Marlowe. Thank you. If we want anything else, we'll call you. Right. Goodbye.
I just talked with Corbin's attorney, Mr. Marlowe. Very cooperative.
Anything at all?
Corbin and Foster were very good friends. In fact, Corbin recently revised his will, leaving everything to his daughter and William Foster. When the will's probated, Foster will assume complete control of the firm.
Well, that could be the motive.
But Marlowe was quite insistent that Foster did not know about the will. He claimed Corbin wanted it kept secret till he could tell Foster himself, which he was going to do when he was well enough to return to the office.
Well, maybe Corbin told Foster about it after all.
He's trying to cover something up, that's certain.
Maybe he's going to try and cover some more. I think we ought to have another talk with him. I'll meet you at the car.
Dan Mathews was informed by the controller that William Foster had left on business. Again, Mathews was assured that the two partners had no personal or business disagreement.
And when did you last see the two of them together?
Together?
Mm-hmm.
About a month ago.
Then there's nothing that you know of that's come up recently.
Not positively, of course. But I see Mr. Foster every day, and if there was any trouble, I'd know.
You haven't seen Corbin in what, about a month?
He was in just the other day. I had occasion to go over some figures with him for about an hour. There was no indication of any difficulty then.
Well, Foster tells me that Corbin hasn't been in the office in weeks.
Oh, Mr. Foster was out of the office at the time. He evidently didn't know about Corbin's visit until just a while ago. That's why Mr. Foster's gone back up to the cabin.
Oh, he's up there now?
He's on his way. You see, I gave Mr. Corbin some papers and correspondence to study over the weekend.
And Foster went after him?
Why, yes. They represented a rather sizable investment, and Mr. Foster and I didn't feel that a deserted cabin was a safe place for them.
Foster's up there alone?
Yes, put him on. Excuse me.
Sure.
Yes, this is Mr. Edwards speaking. May I help you? Well, the bank's records must be in error. We never permit that account to drop below the minimum. Now, just a moment. I had occasion to check the records on that account just today. There is on deposit over $6,000. A cash withdrawal of $4,000. By whom? Oh, by Mr. Foster. Oh, I see. Yes. Well, thank you very much. I'll arrange a transfer deposit from another account Monday morning. Thank you. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Mathews. Was there anything else?
No, that'll be all. Tell Foster I was here, will you?
I certainly shall.
Thanks very much. There's something in Corbin's cabin Foster wants before anybody else gets to it. He's got $4,000. Now, he can go a long distance on that. We'll get an APB out on him. 2150 to him.
What is it now, Mr. Mathews?
We want to ask you some more questions.
I promised to cooperate, but honestly, this continued harassment... I'm sorry. I guess you understand I've been under quite a strain.
Yeah, sure, we know.
I came up to pick up some business correspondence and some records.
Do you mind giving them to us?
Well, really, they're of no significance to anyone outside the firm. They're merely records I didn't want anything to happen to.
We'll make sure nothing happens to them.
All right. In the front seat. After all, I won't be needing them immediately. Well, is that all, Mr. Mathews? I mean, I'd like to get back to the city before dark.
Yeah, sure, you'll make it, and don't worry about the $4,000 you're carrying.
What are you talking about?
We're trying to figure out how Corbin could have walked through the mud and kept his shoes clean. See Highway Patrol again next week. Until then, remember, it isn't what you drive, but how you drive that counts. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.